Hey, benchwarmers. Welcome back to another Seniors on JV podcast. I'm Kennedy Smith, here with my co-host, Jake Lanier.
Howdy, everybody.
And today we've got on two Aggie baseball stars, Logan Britt and Nathan Dettmer. How are y'all doing?
What up?
Doing good.
You like that I called y'all stars?
Yeah, that's nice.
Superstars would have been better.
Hey, maybe me now.
Cool it, Jake. Okay, maybe you can introduce them next time, okay?
Okay.
Take the job off my hands. All right, well, y'all are very deep into the season so far, doing great. How's the season been for y'all?
Oh, man, it's been full of up and downs, but I think we're the hottest team in the SEC right now, and it shows, you know.
Bold statement. Let's clip that.
we entered in at 21, now we're at 13, you know. I see a top 5, top 10 team here in the near future.
Same, I totally agree. It's definitely been a grind, though, but it's been so much fun just hanging with the guys, getting closer with everyone. It's been fun, yeah.
Yeah, so y'all were unranked going into the season. Nobody really knew what to expect from y'all. You've got a brand new coach, but now you're ranked 13th in the NCAA, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you think's the biggest strength that's kind of caused y'all to be propelled so high up the rankings?
I mean, if you look at the numbers, I saw something on SEC Analytics or SEC Baseball. We have the number 1 offense in the SEC. I feel like that always helps.
Mm-hmm.
And then starting pitching has been good lately. And then we've had some guys come out of the bullpen in huge ways. And Moo Menifee, Jacob Palish, Chris Cortez, Will Johnson. I think that's, you know, domino effect of what we have going right now.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree again. I'd also say the consistency of the team has gotten a lot better. In the start, it was a little rocky, but just with that offense, like you were saying, we've been super solid and just been on a roll.
So y'all being two of the actual members of the team that were on the team last year, we kind of switched the whole roster upside down with the new coaching staff. How many total people actually came back from last year's roster versus how many are new? And I can see how that could be contributing to the factor that took y'all a little while to gel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think there's only, like, I count them on both my hands.
Yeah.
8 or 9 of us.
8, I think 8 returners.
I remember coming home from summer ball and walking in the locker room just looking at name tags like,
Like, who is this?
I had to go around the room and introduce yourself.
Exactly. I felt like I was the freshman.
Yeah, we're freshmen again.
Yeah, so y'all just got done with a series against Arkansas and then another series against Vandy. They obviously went great. Arkansas was ranked 3 and y'all beat them. How did that go? Kind of what got y'all over this really high-ranked team?
We just wanted it more than them. At the end of the day, I feel like
our team though.
Jacob Palish, I mentioned him earlier.
King.
Yeah, came in clutch. You know, Sunday wasn't supposed to throw. I got down to the nuts and bolts of the game, and Palish was like, "If you need me for an inning, I'm there." Went out, shoved, came back in, going out for the 9th, and he's like, "I'll take it from here, basically, coach. Like, you can sit back and watch," and just did his thing. I mean, it was fun to play defense behind that. You're just like, damn, this guy's on today.
This guy's good.
Yeah.
Y'all think it's almost easier
over.
sometimes to play as, like, the underdog? You've got the number 3 Arkansas probably sitting there thinking, we've got nothing to worry about.
I think that's a mentality this team is really accepted.
For sure.
You know, we don't look at the numbers. I know it's fun to say you're ranked, you know, in the top 15, but at the end of the day, I feel like this team's always just like, oh, you think you're better than us before we even step on the field. Like, let's show you why you're not. And I think that was the case in Vanderbilt. I know there's a lot of people online that picked Vanderbilt to steamroll us, and they had a stable full of donkeys. Everybody's throwing 94 plus, you know, cutters, sliders, and we just went out there and played our game.
That's such a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
Well, how did you feel about those 2 series?
Yeah, those series were wild. Honestly, they're crazy. We're the underdogs again, even though we were ranked higher than Vanderbilt. We still felt like the underdogs, but that's really been the identity of the whole team the whole year. And honestly, I want to keep it rolling. I don't care about the numbers. No, I'm sure the other team doesn't. I just want to play our game, stay where our feet are, and keep rolling.
For sure. And one more comment about Vanderbilt. That might be the 2nd worst atmosphere in the SEC.
Why?
Really?
I thought it was going to be sweet, but it was so dead.
Yeah.
I mean, Missouri's number 1, takes cake by far. There's 8 fans at our game last year, and they were all our own parents. Like, their parents wouldn't even go to the game. It sucked so bad. So Nashville was just, you know.
Yeah.
I felt like if you won the national
cool stadium.
championship twice in the last,
you'd have a lot.
however many years. people would be excited to be
It's
there.
not like the traditional Arkansas or Ole Miss.
Oh
atmosphere.
no, it's
Those
like
places are
watching
wild.
paint dry. I mean,
Yeah.
their best fan's a whistler. He just
Yeah.
whistles.
That's all he does. Every pitch.
I guess we can kind of zone in on your game against Vandy, Nathan. You pitched for 7 innings. You only allowed 2 hits, and you threw 104 pitches. That's kind of traditionally more than a starter stays in.
It's a heavy night.
It's a heavy night, but you had it going on, so why take you out? So can
Right.
we kind of dive into how that affected your body and kind of the recovery after the fact?
Just for the recovery aspect, right after I came out, you can actually on TV or whatever it was, you saw me chugging a protein shake literally right after I came
I thought you were
out.
going to say chugging a beer or something.
No. I wish.
He deserved one.
No, but I was chugging a protein shake. Our nutritionist came over and gave me it, and I was literally still sweating like dead. She made me chug it, and so that just right after we start the recovery process shows how important it is. And then also the cherry juice, very important. You drink.
Do you use the protein? Do you just do the traditional cherry juice, or do you do like the green one?
Green top or red top?
Yeah,
the
green
red top. Those are the green top. I don't think we got.
Green has
Green
protein
top's
in it.
Better
What?
for you with protein in it,
It's
but
disgusting.
it tastes
It's bad.
like
Oh,
crap. Horrible.
I like the red, but I might go.
Yeah,
start getting
Dettmer
good.
misses the 8th and 9th inning because the cherry juice has that melatonin in there.
Yeah, and then I fell asleep.
Sleeping in
Right.
It has
Like that.
melatonin in it?
It's like natural melatonin.
I drink those before practice.
I used to drink them before my 8
That's not
a.m. when
good.
we had morning weights, and I was just
You're
sitting
just
there
dead.
That's an acquired taste as an A&M athlete. I guess other athletes across, but when you first try it, you're like sipping. You're like, oh, I can't do this.
Oh,
And
it's
then
the worst.
after you kind of get the taste through, you're just
Yeah.
It's like
you're
a little
just
shot.
You're just
So
chugging
bad.
it 'cause it's like a little bottle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So then what do you do after that? Like, do you have to take a day off? How long does it take your body to feel like it's fully recovered?
Probably 2-3 days. Probably 3. The next day, I won't touch a baseball. I won't throw it all. I probably just
Won't get out of bed.
Yeah, just sleep as much as I can. The thought of throwing a baseball the next day hurts. Not even doing it. But then the day after that, just light catch, still a little sore. I'll go in with our trainers, get a little soft tissue work, get it all worked out, and then Monday I bullpen. I'm up after Friday.
So it takes you a full week to be able to pitch again.
Yes.
That's so different from batters.
Are they prima
and-
donnas? Logan?
Y'all are going all week every day.
There's some of them that take it to an extent. Like, I'm not gonna name drop anybody, but number 44, that guy lives
Wait,
in the
who's
training
44?
room.
Sorry, I don't pay attention.
Isn't that?
Will Rizzo.
I thought you weren't going to name drop.
I asked. He had to tell me.
He probably pretends like the sky is falling after he pitches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's always like doing this in the locker room. It's like
Yeah.
he's pumping the roof up.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
dude,
what he'll do.
is your arm that messed up?
I think it's funny.
Straighten it out.
Okay, so then how do batters just go
Yeah.
during every game every week?
I
Is it
wanna
not
know this
wear
too.
and tear on your body,
Oh yeah. I mean, there's days
or are y'all just mentally tougher?
you feel like absolute dog, but it's just like
It's the expectation. You just show up the next day.
whatever.
and you-
Wake and
just
rake. Like,
say
that's
good
the
and
motto.
go.
Like
Right.
basically, it's like, oh, if you want to rest your body, we'll bang in and out, or
Mhm.
you don't have to hit in the cage before batting practice. That's the only reserve we get. But I mean, we don't do as much as pitchers. They're always throwing. The only time we actually like get our practice in during the season, I would say, is before Tuesday games.
Mhm.
But other than that, it's just batting practice all the time. The only thing that really sucks the worst is being on your feet for 9 innings, 3 games in a row, 1 off day, and then a Tuesday game right there. So, I mean, your knees are shot, your feet hurt, but that's
I'm
the
sure
worst.
those Tuesday games are never fun.
Yeah.
It just interrupts your week.
Those are tough.
You
But,
got,
At least
gotta
they're
do
at
what you
home.
gotta do.
At least they're at home.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
If we had to travel though, I don't like those.
Which one did we travel to last year? Oh, Globe Life.
Yeah. Oh, that was cool.
That was fun. And then we went to Corpus Christi this year. I don't think I'll ever
I
go.
liked it.
I'll never go back.
Well, you don't like it?
Wait, right before this, me and Jake were just talking about we're going to Corpus Christi to watch baseball this summer.
Really?
Yeah, we are.
I
I
like
just
the
got
stadium.
roped into it. But this past Tuesday,
Bestie.
y'all did something a little different. Y'all brought in some black
Ooh.
uniforms. What were your thoughts on that? There was kind of a mixed review because a lot of people
Mhm.
like the buttons all the way
I
down.
loved them. They were so cute.
Slosh needs to add those to the rotation.
That's-
I need
Yeah.
a GIF. I
Yes.
need that on a record or something.
I agree. I totally loved them. But the one thing I have to say, it was so hot.
Yeah, the material on those is like a rain jacket. I don't know, but it is brutal.
You chose to come to
But
Texas.
I
Get
will,
over it.
I will
That's true.
sweat
Yeah.
to wear those.
True.
Those
Yeah,
are- I've never felt so
it's
cool
worth
in my
it, though.
life.
It's worth it. I didn't even play. I felt cool.
Yeah.
On sitting on the
Okay,
bench.
the words of a fashionista: beauty is pain.
Beauty
so get over it. It's a little heat. They looked fabulous. I think it's so worth it.
White
And y'all played
cleats, white plant,
Ooh, white
with the
pants.
black top,
You
white
don't
lettering.
want black on black?
No,
Black
that
pants.
is
Black
terrible.
on black would look amazing.
That's
it might
terrible.
look good. You
It's
never
so
know.
slimming.
No,
It would look
Hey,
great.
but
Although
do we want
I
to be
don't think that's
slim?
what y'all want.
I don't think we want to be
I
slim.
think that would be
Wanna be
way
jacked.
hotter.
Black pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Wear those on a
Okay,
Sunday
we have to
noon
ask you
game.
because we ask every baseball player:
Yes.
Are you pants up or pants down guy?
I'm a pants up guy. I know. I'm sorry. I know. I watched the other episode and you asked the other guys, and I knew that was going to be your response. But I'm a pants up guy.
I say it every time, but I feel like it makes you look like a little jester in medieval days. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm not a pants up
I
girl.
feel so freeing though. There's like the long pants just weigh me down as a pitcher.
This is the thing that Kenny
Lifting my
thinks
leg
about when she goes to the games. But when I'm at the game, I think of the lineup. I never played organized baseball, so I see kind of like the leadoff hitter. The guy's just getting on base. The 3, the 4 just comes in, just hits tanks. Like,
Yes.
explain kind of like the personalities you have at different spots in the batting order. Like if you're batting 9th or 8th, you're like, they don't think I'm good, so I'm just gonna like hit it. Like, what's the kind of the thought
I
process
really
of that?
doubt that that's how it is.
I don't know. I think I'd have a chip on my shoulder. Like I should be batting 2. I should be batting 3. What is y'all's take on it?
Yeah, I definitely feel like you could always say something for wherever you're at in the lineup. If you're hitting 3, you're like, well, I could be hitting 2-hole. Leadoff guy gets on, double, free ribby right when the game starts. You know, like Ryan Targach, for example, right now, kid's in the 7-hole and he's dropping mambo bombs. Like, I mean, it's just another 4-hole. I mean, this lineup's so strung together and runs so consistent. It's just a number at this point. It's
Yeah,
just like
I
a
would
fight
say-
to the bat rack, I would say.
Once you get to this level in SEC play, like it really doesn't matter where
Everyone-
you hit.
everyone-
Everyone matters.
So
That's-
is there
that's
one
the
like
thing.
prize spot that everyone kind of aims for?
I mean, you're always going to want to hit 3 or 4 hole throughout your career in
Yeah.
baseball, but nobody's, scratching or clawing for it.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting their opportunities.
Side question: out of all the pitchers, if y'all lined up and had 4 at bats, who would get the most amount of hits in an SEC game?
Dang. Well, I know it definitely wouldn't be me. I would strike out every time. I'm going dark horse. I'm going Willie Johnston.
I'm going Moo Menifee.
Moo Menifee.
Moo Menifee.
I would assume it would
Not
be,
left on left, though.
Yeah, I would assume it would be a person that just came into college, just because they're more used to hitting.
True. That is true.
Because once you get into college at this level, you kind of become a PO. So I would think that would be kind of like.
Yeah. I haven't
thought
hit in 5 years, so I
You were a
haven't picked
PO in
up-
high school.
Did you hit
Yep,
BP last
sophomore
year?
year? When we got pitchers BP, I hit
How was that?
bad.
Not good?
I didn't even hit a home run, man.
Yeah.
I hit it. I made contact,
Yeah.
but it was just coach pitch.
Keep throwing. Keep throwing.
Contact is good enough. All right, so y'all have been traveling a lot this season. I want to know your craziest travel story. And I know y'all have got stories, so don't hold back on me.
College or select baseball,
Yeah.
Oh.
Any age level?
any age
Yeah.
level.
Okay, you got it.
You
Jake, I
gotta
wanna
go
hear
first,
yours
I gotta
too.
think.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is, I think it was my junior year of high school. We traveled to U of H for some like area code tryout thing, and I'm super nervous. I'm in the bullpen getting ready to go in, and then I was about to go in, then I was like, nah, give me one more. So I throw a fastball. Their field's turf, so I was wearing turfs, and I slip and jam my thumb right in the ground, and I think I broke my thumb. I still don't know. I never got it checked out, but I couldn't grip a ball. I tried to pick it up, and I couldn't grip it. So I'm like, oh, whatever. I'll go out there. All the scouts are back there. I'm super nervous still. And then first pitch, up the backstop, like halfway up the net, and I was so embarrassed. Like I could not, and I was throwing like 82. Like it was not a good
Wait, so
day.
you stayed in and actually tried to pitch?
I
through it?
still went. I just spraying everywhere. I threw like 2 strikes, and I did not make the team.
Oh, you
That's
tried.
fun.
I tried my
It's the
best.
effort that
fun.
counts.
Yeah.
Mine would probably be senior year during tournament season. We traveled to Lubbock, and I can't remember.
Glorious place.
Oh, the worst. The worst. It smells like cow shit and dust. I don't know. Anyways, we're staying at this hotel. I can't remember the name. I think it was like El Dorado or something Hispanic. And I get to my room, and there's a huge hole in the wall, like where somebody like smashed another person into the wall in the drywall. So I call down to the front desk, just like letting them know that this was previously there. And they're like, oh, it's okay, it's fine. There's other rooms like that too. I think that is definitely my most interesting travel story. But for like the baseball aspect of it, I don't know, I was probably 14 or 15. I was the runner at first base. Ball was hitting to second base. He was fielding it in the line, and he got up to throw, so I went to bear hug him. So he can't, turn the double play. He's going to tag me and then turn the double play. I don't know. I was just thinking I was going to get interference. Ump kicks me out for a half an inning. It was already stupid. Only a half inning.
Can they do that? I guess.
I guess, but
Well, obviously.
it was
I guess
glorious.
what happened.
I didn't have to play defense. I sat there,
Hey.
collected myself, and then I got in at bat 10 minutes later.
Did they replace you with someone?
Yeah.
Like there's some other
And then
kid?
got to go back in.
Th-
It was a made-up rule.
That's good. He
know.
just got mad at you.
Yeah, he's like half inning.
Why did you think you could bear hug the guy? Like, in
Well,
what
you can get
world is that
interference.
okay?
Yeah, you can get interference if he's in your way. Like
It was a
you
yeah,
can't
strategic-
truck
It
stick
was a
him.
strategic play.
So I gave him a hug.
Aw.
That's kind of
Yeah,
sweet.
I know.
Yeah.
That's a polite way to do it.
What is yours, Kennedy?
Oh, okay. Well, it's not really like at the travel trip, but going on our way to SECs last year, we had to be at the bus at like 8 a.m. And so I'm running
That's
at
the
like
worst.
7. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
running at 7:50 out of my house at like Berkeley House with my bags, and I get to the parking lot and my car is gone, and I was totally convinced it was stolen. And so at this point, I'm trying to figure out where it is, whatever. It's 5 minutes till the bus leaves. And if you miss the bus by like half a second,
Yeah.
you're not going.
Who
Coach
came to
kicks you off.
Who came to save her?
Jake Lanier came and
No
saved
way.
me.
In like a 5-minute notice, and we actually made it.
Yeah,
You're
no.
so lucky. I was like
We
not doing anything.
skirted in front of the bus. It was the most dramatic thing, but I appreciated you a
Yeah.
lot for it. That's my most stressful story.
Was
My
your car stolen?
toad.
It was
was
towed.
towed.
I may have been in the wrong parking spot,
Oh.
so it was my fault.
So $350 down the drain. No more PDM for that week. Mine was definitely indoor SCCs. Or no, the Tyson Invitational during the snowstorm. Half the team left. Half the team got stranded.
I don't want to hear you complain because you made it
What?
home.
So I was on the one that left earlier. So we were supposed to do like a connecting flight, and it was going to take like double the amount of time for them to travel.
We're in Arkansas.
But
for an
we
indoor
flew
meet in a
out
blizzard
earlier,
day.
so we flew into Dallas, but then they want us to go Dallas to Austin, then drive to Austin, from Austin. But we got to Dallas, and then we just hopped on a bus, and I'm sitting behind the bus driver, and no one's on the road. And he's like calling one of his other bus friends, and he goes, I'm not even steering, or he's like, I'm not driving, I'm just steering. Because like it was just we
Oh,
were
you're
just
just
sliding,
skidding?
we were just sliding all over the place,
my
and luckily we
goodness.
got back. They got stranded there, and Kennedy was
Yeah, my
very
half
salty.
of the team was stuck in Arkansas for a week, and it was Valentine's Day.
Oh, that was the big freeze.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
That
the big
time, okay.
freeze. We were stuck in Arkansas. He made it home, and he's complaining like, "Oh, horrible
that
bus
sucks.
drive." We drove back from Arkansas a week later, and so it was 9 hours of that same thing.
Wow.
But no, I had to spend Valentine's Day watching The Little Mermaid by myself. in
with
a hotel
Bryce,
room.
with Bryce Edmonds. So.
Yeah, our friendship did flourish there. I'll say that. All right, so you wanted to talk about this thing called PitchCom.
Oh yes. So I honestly I know nothing about it as a non-professional baseball player, but I did my research and they have
I'll
introduced
state
the PitchCom.
actually what PitchCom is. I got the official definition on the website for everyone who doesn't know what it is. The PitchCom TM communication system uses a proprietary push-button player-wearable transmitter that allows players on the field to communicate plays to each other without using physical signs or verbal communication.
So I assume this was
So it sounds like
ran
cheating.
into play.
Yeah.
No, I assume it was into play after the whole
Mhm.
sign stealing allegation.
Yeah.
Astros did not. We won the World Series. But I want to kind of hear y'all's perspective of, is that kind of like changing the authentic nature of the game using these pitch comms or not actually signaling with the catcher? How is y'all's take on that?
Yeah, personally, I don't like it. I've seen a couple teams this year have wristbands all throughout
Mhm.
their defense, and you just look down, you get the pitch.
think you're quarter QB1 or something.
Yeah, it's interesting. I just feel like you lose the feel of the game. It's like sending a text message when you're mad at somebody and they respond like LOL or like ha 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 because they can't, like you didn't put, the right stuff in there to get your point across. But
That's a good way to explain it.
Yeah,
There's no emotion.
It's like fastball away and pick 2. So
KK.
yeah, I'm back here. I'm here for you. Like,
Yeah,
I just don't enjoy it.
I don't like it either. Honestly, I think sign stealing's part of the game without technology, though.
I was about to
Without
say that I feel
technology.
like it's a part of the defense.
If you have a
You've gotta
person
be
on second
sneaky.
base and he's like something like signaling, but if there's a camera in the outfield, I understand that aspect.
that's not.
That's bush league for sure.
Yeah,
But
I
A
think
part of the game is
if
being
you're
a little
really-
sneak.
Yeah,
relaying signs from the coach's box or other players, and it's fair game. It's not like we're beating trash cans or anything.
yeah, no, none of that.
Don't hate on the Astros. We love the Astros.
We love the
No,
Astros.
Rangers all the way.
No.
Yes.
Okay. When was the last time the Rangers won anything?
They lost back to
They
back.
won
Never.
yesterday. They won a game
I'm sure
yesterday.
the only
They got a
person
new.
that's
They won a
watching.
new stadium that looks like a trash box from the outside.
I like the old stadium too.
I do too. It's still there.
All right, so we are anti-pitch com.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
pitch
I don't
very
like
much.
it either.
All right. NIL has changed in NCAA sports. Some of y'all have taken advantage, like we are today. But one I want to specifically talk about is Nathan's Cooper's barbecue deal. How did you get this? Do you get free barbecue? And how do I get this?
Okay, I got you. It all started. We're in Alabama. We're playing them. I played on Friday, got interviewed on Saturday, and the guys on the interview started asking questions about, because they're from Alabama, so they were talking about Texas barbecue and stuff. They're like, "What's your go-to spot? Where you go? Where's your favorite?" And I said Cooper's. I love Cooper, and I was being honest. I love that place. I think it's the best. And and then Cooper's got a hold of it. They saw it. They started posting it, and then they reached out to me. We're like, "Oh, thank you so much for spreading the word. Like, you're the best." And they just wanted to give me a good gift card and a hat. And so I went like the next week, me and Micah, and we both
Just pigged out on some barbecue.
Yeah, we both just got a whole bunch of. There's a picture on our Instagram. There's like $100 worth of barbecue, and we could not finish it. But yeah, they just treated us. It was super nice.
I could not think
What do
of a
you
more
order?
Texas A&M brand deal.
Brisket and the ribs and the steak.
The beef ribs
Will
or
Logan
pork
get the
ribs?
invite next?
I think pork.
The
I'm
beef ribs. oh my
Logan's
gosh.
got this NIL deal.
Yeah, but Logan still wants some
Hey,
barbecue.
if you want, I'm sure they'd be.
Yeah, come
They're
on.
awesome people that
Yeah,
work there.
for sure.
So our next segment's actually going to be Sam Kamen in the back. So we need to put our headphones on.
Headphones in.
And
Alright.
we need
So
some
a little
backstory,
backstory.
Sam. Oh, shoot.
Sam
I'm so
Kamen,
sorry.
one of my favorite work buddies. He works here at Texag. He went to high school with Nathan. They were on the same baseball team.
He did.
We
At
actually,
Johnson High
I'm not
School.
sure if we have, Johnson High School. I'm not sure if we have a video of it, but I'm pretty sure there's a video somewhere of you two on the field. Okay, here it is.
There it is.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's you pitching Nathan.
Wait,
Yeah.
let Sam narrate it.
Yeah, so Nathan's pitching. This is the bottom of the 7th against our rival high school. I had just scored the go-ahead run, pinch running, and Nathan's right here. I go up after the out, try to chest bump Nathan, and he chest bumped someone else, that guy he's hugging right now, and I just got taken out, and so I shoved him, and I'm like, man, what happened to us? And so,
I'm
But-
sorry, man.
hey,
so
hey.
you just got bodied.
Yeah,
I kind of did.
I got
Bodied.
bodied by Nathan, but then again, he's a D1 athlete and I'm just the worker at Texags. So
You're not
was-
just the
You were
worker.
not
at
well,
Texas.
just
the
the
funny
worker,
thing, the
Sam.
funny thing is in this video, Nathan's a sophomore and I'm a senior. So we'll just replay it one more time
Then why did you look like you were 40 pounds lighter?
because I was 40 pounds lighter. Right?
Boom.
Boom.
He's on the
So
floor.
Logan, you can't hear, but that's Sam that's just getting decked
Oh, that's tough.
by Nathan.
Just
But
get his weight up. It's too skinny.
Yeah, get your weight up, Sam. Come on.
I don't know how much I weighed. I think I weighed probably
35.
I wasn't 135. I was probably near 160, 170.
Are
But
you saying that you and I are competing in the same weight class?
yeah, but
I'm gonna cry.
then again, I'm still repping
Johnson
the
There we
Johnson
go.
Jag
Always.
swag.
Hey,
you
so
know,
Johnson forever.
Nathan, what was Sam's role on this baseball team? So of course, you're the new guy, you're the sophomore,
Mm-hmm.
you're pitching on varsity. What was Sam? What was he, the glue guy, or what
He
was
was
his
the
role?
senior doing what?
He was the utility guy.
Oh, there you go.
Whatever we needed, he'd go there. A second baseman, right? Correct.
Yeah,
you trying to
second
embarrass me?
baseman.
We want to learn about Sam's baseball career.
What else? What else did I was the pastor of that team.
Yep.
Always led prayer.
Lovely.
Pinch runner. I didn't get to pitch. I was actually probably the I was more of a batting practice pitcher. I always wanted to pitch in a game, but never got to. I was like, hey, coach, I'm ready. Like during tournaments, during the beginning of the year, like we'd get low on pitching and be like, hey, I can pitch. you know, I pitch in practice. I throw a BP for everyone, even after I hit. And he's like, no, he's never got to.
Yeah, well, a little exciting news about Sam. So, I mean, the podcast has got to continue after Jake graduates, and he's going to come up to College Station whenever, but he'll be working in some finance bro, banks crap, whatever. Sorry. It's interesting to him, I'm sure.
Sad.
But when he can't come up here, Sam is going to be
Let's
taking
go.
Jake's position in the Seniors on JV podcast. So
Awesome.
that'll be
Special
something
announcement.
Yeah.
very exciting to look forward to in the near future.
Here's
All right,
one more
so
thing.
we're-
Here's one more thing I want to do. See if you can find Nathan and if you can find Sam in this picture.
In this
Not too
picture, okay. Front row. I know Sam's gonna be down
I see
there.
he's
Oh yeah,
third from the
he
right.
is- yeah, third from the right. That's Sam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look on the back row for Nathan.
Probably
How tall are
dead center.
About 6'5",
Okay.
6'4"
You're
and a
dead
half.
center. You're dead center.
Dead
aren't you?
center with the curly hair sticking out the sides.
21.
Yeah.
Yep.
The taller hat.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's sticking up like that.
you just placed it at the top of the head.
Yeah, I guess I didn't even push it down.
Love it. All right, so we're going to go into our last segment. It's called What Were You Thinking? We started this segment with Jimbo here, and we just put up some pictures on the screen, and y'all are just going to tell us what your thoughts are, what was going through your head. So we're going to start it off with our first picture. It is all of the uniforms lined up together. We want to know which one are your favorites.
You go.
I personally like the gray Texas Aggies. Something about that, the throwback look,
I'm
I
sorry,
really
but I
enjoy
hate
that.
the grays.
Really?
I like the grays.
Really?
I hate it in track, too,
I
though.
hate the maroon.
I do think gray's boring.
When we wear maroon, I just, want to
Doesn't-
cry a little bit.
Why?
I'm team pinstripe.
I don't
though.
feel like we,
Pinstripe.
Me
Pinstripe.
too.
I love
Team
the pins.
pinstripe.
Yeah, pins are good.
I love the pinstripes too.
I'm just glad the maroon pins are out. Those were the worst.
What?
You like those?
Those were my
Yeah. I
favorite.
love
I
those,
have
too.
that jersey.
Oh my.
You didn't like-
Why'd you
way.
hate those?
Those were the worst.
Can
felt
I have
like
that back?
Like a
No.
sun-dried
I stole it from
tomato.
Jake months ago, and I've worn it like 17 times. No, you're never getting that back.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll buy you like a Royals one or something.
Okay.
We'll be even.
There you
And
go.
when they would wash it, like the white would turn pink, so it was like maroon on pink.
Yeah.
You go to A&M, you
I
expect that.
I
All
I
of my
like
clothes
them
are
though.
pink.
They were
So
unique.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, our next picture is the 2022 uniform tracker. So, Jake, explain this.
Yeah, so I guess I got a little cut off, but I see on Twitter every single time when y'all wear a certain kind of combination, they keep up with the records. On our record counter, you can see the 1 in 4 maroons. So should we just cut that out if we're 1 in 4?
And they're 0-1 up top. I
And
mean,
we're 0-1.
They're
so
just bad. Replace them with the black and whites.
I think there's just I like the look, but I think now that we know
Yeah.
this, no one.
So
likes it
nobody on the
anymore.
team knows about this, or is this just me on Twitter that sees this and goes, "Damn it, we're wearing
This
the whites
needs to
today"?
be like printed and put on everybody's locker.
Yeah.
the-
Ban the maroons.
So
I've
the
seen it
cream
too.
colored ones, they're 5 and 2. I mean, that's not a horrible record.
I love the cream.
I
That's
feel
great.
like the cream looks like they've had the uniform in the closet for 5 years. They got
Really?
shelf rotted, and now you're just bringing
Yeah.
them out and they're dusty.
Well,
It's like
some
a
of the
wedding
jerseys
dress.
are
old.
like turning white now. They're like
Yeah.
washing the cream out of them. I
Yeah,
don't
they're
know.
not too cream anymore.
So
But I love 'em.
It's sounding like we just need to go back to the maroon pinstripes.
But
No.
Yes.
well, yeah, we're out on Team Maroon. But are y'all a fan of like color wave, like white on white, maroon on maroon, or like how you guys like the black on white,
On
kind of
white,
like off,
different.
off?
I'm always game for a white or gray pant. Nothing crazy, and base your colors off of that. Maroon pants, black pants. that's a no-go for me.
Okay.
I'm
fair
sorry,
enough.
but I'm going to
I
have
like-
to anoint myself the fashion queen of this table,
You
and I
go.
don't agree with that
Yeah.
at all.
Really?
I
Until,
love
until
the
you
dark
wear
colors.
it and it's 105 and you're wearing dark colors.
I'm sorry, but do you want to wear white and cream pants all the time where it just shows every little crevice on you? I don't think that's a good look.
We're not worrying about that, Kenny.
Yeah.
All right, next
Sorry,
photo.
I'm thinking more of football pants. I just don't want to
Okay.
see them in white pants.
Yeah.
Or in track. Oh, our
And then-
Nationals uniforms are white. It's
Yeah.
not a good look. Okay, our next picture. This is the one we're hiding from Logan before this. Ooh.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Freshman year. Is that freshman year or is that last year?
Not
I
freshman.
don't know.
Do
We
y'all
didn't
do
do
y'all
that
do it
last
every year? I thought it was just the freshmen do it. Can you explain kind of the tradition with that though?
Yeah, so Coach Childress, I forget what the organization was called that we're partnering with, Stand Up to Cancer or something, pediatric cancer, and we just shave our heads as a team every year. And basically, freshmen, you're getting no guard, you're going bare. New guys,
Zero.
it's a coin flip for a 1 or a 2,
Yeah.
and then every year you level up, like freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, you go up in a guard. So, I mean,
Seniors, can you just watch?
no, you can get
No, you
you
still
can get a 4 guard
Up to a 5. I think a 5. I think you said 5.
Yeah,
It's
so
still
right there.
really
The
short.
fans love the baseball flow. Why would you
This
get
is
rid of
true.
it?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It
The
was
curls
brutal.
flipping out the back of the hat. That's
So
our
is this in
favorite.
the fall or is this like the first couple games in the
It
spring?
was like right before opening day, I think it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's when we do our maroon and white spring
Yeah.
game,
Mhm.
like before we start up.
Mhm.
It's like our final scrimmages. I think right there that might be Will Frizzell shaving my head. I know he wanted to get in on the fun. I see Ty Coleman laughing in the background. And,
Who has the worst hairline?
who has the worst hairline?
On the current team or ever in his career?
Maybe both.
Go ever in your career.
I only
here.
know one.
One individual.
Yeah.
Name drop.
Should I?
Yeah,
I think you're thinking them too.
let it rip.
Jacob Polish. He's a heck of a pitcher, but
Hey, in my time here, there's only 1 or 2 people that could go against him. Zach
What?
Deloach.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
want to
I
say
actually was with Zach last
Hey.
month and we were talking about this, and him and Bryce and all the guys claimed that after they did this shave, it shot their
messed it
hairline
up?
back like an inch,
God
and it
love
never
him, but
recovered.
might have been.
Buddy was losing his hair fast.
I
That's
think
horrible.
the shorter or the worse hairline you have, the better player you are, though. Because all the ones with bad hairlines
Just
are
keep
great
the hats
players.
on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
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 As long as you got the flow sticking out the back, you can be bald on top.
I don't
Yeah.
know where his
That's
hairline
baseball.
starts and stops.
Just keep wearing a hat.
You
and
can't
it's fine.
tell.
All right, next photo. Nathan, this is your summer ball team. What's going on here?
I love this team.
I love them too.
I see them all over TikTok.
They're the best.
It's
So-
kind of iconic. They're always doing these different trends. It's
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah. So this is in Savannah, Georgia. They're the Savannah Bananas, and I went there last summer just to play summer ball. And what we're doing right here, we went to the park. There's a local park in Savannah, right next to the Grayson Stadium where they play, and we just took a little photo shoot at the park just
It's
for fun.
adorable.
It's pretty cute.
Jake, why don't
Looks
we
like a
do photo
music
shoots
video.
Like this?
It does. They're the coolest team ever. I had so much
Are you
fun.
going back?
I want to really bad, but I think I'm gonna have too many innings,
Ugh.
so I can't.
So how does that work?
They didn't start the TikTok stuff back then, right?
But yeah, back then, yeah, they did.
Were you in any of the
I filmed a
trends?
lot. Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
I
you're going to have to
filmed
show
a
us after. I wish we would have thought to put those up.
that would have been funny.
That's so
There's
cool.
some
What's
good
like the
ones.
coolest one you did?
I did one showing. Oh.
Well,
I was-
we can do the next. We'll do the next photo, Sam, please, if we can. There
Yeah.
we go.
in the kilts. So yeah, once a summer, we play in kilts, and I don't know why, just because they're the coolest team
Any
in
like
baseball.
Highlander heritage there?
I don't know, not really. They just wanted to do something different, playing kilts, because they're just the coolest team ever and fans first always.
What is the? I will have too many innings. What do you mean by that?
So last year I only had 55 innings, and so they wanted me to get to around 80, just to.
By A&M's?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And so I got sent there through the coaches at A&M,
Mhm.
and their coaches there were friends. So they wanted me to go there to get more experience and develop during summer and get more innings just to get stronger. But this year I have already more than I had last year, and we still got some time to
Yeah.
go. So I think I'm going to have too many innings where if I keep pitching in the summer, then I could hurt my arm or might just be tired.
So it might be a relaxing summer.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Hey,
chill summer. Just
Savannah
work out.
Bananas are going to miss you.
Yeah, they will.
All right, our next picture
I'm
is
gonna miss them.
Logan.
Let's see this.
So what were we thinking here? Just hit the game winner.
Yeah.
I feel like this is one of the most iconic moments of the season.
I think
Sure.
I blacked out a little bit right here. I'm letting Brett and Clyde kind of hold me up. Yeah, it was definitely exciting. I threw my helmet and I saw like 2 of my earpieces go missing. As
Paint
I
us
hit
a
the
picture of
ground.
what you were thinking before the moment happened.
Mm-hmm.
What was going
just
on?
like threw that bad or
Yeah.
well, run on first, tie game, right?
I think we're done 1.
Maybe.
Was it a tie game?
It was tie game.
I think it was tie game.
Too many wins ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
There you go. That's a good way to put it. So many wins. Tie game, had like a 10 pitch at bat, and then finally I was just like, well, got to put one in play eventually.
Yeah. Were you trying to hit a home run?
Hell no.
You never did?
Why would you not try to hit a home run every time?
So you might
Yeah.
overswing.
Yeah, you'll get
Just
900
okay.
strikeouts added to your
That's all
resume.
I'm
Well,
go
that's
for.
why I don't hit.
Yeah. No, it was exciting. I was like beating on my chest like Donkey Kong. I don't know.
Did you get lots of Pringles?
That was
Was that
before the
before
Pringle.
Pringle?
Oh.
I would like to go on record and say once the Pringle wave started,
That's
our
what
whole
changed.
our whole team changed.
It's because y'all
I
are probably
agree.
just sitting in the dugout hungry. You need to hit well
You
in order to
need-
get some Pringles.
I guess, yeah.
They got addicted to the Pringles, and the
Yeah.
only way to get one is to
I-
score.
Pringles,
Yeah.
sponsor this
I
team.
saw a photo of Micah, and he has some pretty questionable
The
flavors.
holsters.
He
The
had some
holsters.
no, but the
Oh,
holsters
the-
were sick, but the
Oh,
flavor.
what's the Mexican?
There's
y'all,
like
so
Mexican
y'all are
street
pretty,
corn.
y'all are
There's
It was
pretty crazy on
terrible.
y'all's
Bad.
It
flavors.
was so
Yeah, they-
terrible.
Y'all don't just do
He-
red and like sour cream and onion or whatever.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all Mike. He goes to some
Yeah.
gas station and just gets whatever.
You
they
should
have.
see his locker. He has like 20.
Yeah, he has a
in there right
million
now.
in
we
there.
should
Yeah,
have a
it's-
behind the
it's
scenes
crazy.
video of
It's
him
a-
preparing these Pringles. For
We
And
need-
before we leave this photo, I see you have a catapult on. Did you get your statistics from this game and like where your heart rate was or anything?
Ooh.
No.
Do y'all dive into that, or is that mainly
Yeah,
for
we-
just the team?
We mostly dive into just like top speeds.
Oh, okay.
That's just bragging rights
Mhm.
and like output. Oh, you
Bragging.
think you're sore? Well, I did this many yards today, like stuff like that. But it's more for Coach Mack, our strength coach,
Mhm.
just to like manage our workload. And, you know, when we go in the weight room, he knows if we need to go heavy or light, have a relaxed day, a movement day or not. So
And pitchers don't wear those because he said we'd just get dumb data of us sitting on the bench. Our top speed would be like 2.
actually, I think it was 2 weeks ago, or we were coming home from a road trip and we didn't. It was Georgia, and we didn't shower after our game. He like
Ew.
did a team vote. He's like, you just want to, because it was Easter weekend. He was like, y'all just want to go and play. And we're like, yeah. And then our catapult top speeds were like 314 miles an hour.
On the plane?
Yeah, on the plane.
That's awesome.
Like, it was
That's
Skewed the
awesome.
data just
Oh
a
yeah,
little bit.
I
a
love
little
that.
bit.
That's fun.
All right. Well, I think that is the end of our podcast today. I know that we've got a series of interviews that we've been working on with Logan, so we're going to get him in here one more time. Actually, I might do it at a batting practice. I'm not sure. Make it fun for our last one, but I might wait until the very, very end, like Omaha time, because I'm expecting to get a good result out of y'all around championship season.
For sure.
So thank you guys for coming in today.
Yeah, thanks
and
for having
thank
us.
you,
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
Benchwarmers, for watching the Seniors on JV podcast. We will catch y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.